Hello everybody, this is Sister Mary with Homesteading Haven, and Roxy, right there, and Lulu. They are out with their mama, and we are walking the fence road. This is like video number 2 of the December the 11th. Here in Tennessee, the morning after, and tornadoes have hit. Also, we just had high winds, and the wind is still blowing very hard. The girls are having a good time exploring. I usually don't let them they don't come over this way by themselves, so they're still pups. These are farm dogs. They will be about 150 pounds each. They are part Great Pyrenees and Anatolian. I guess I'm saying that right. I always remember this little water spot. Lulu has found it. Anyway, we are just walking through. I'd already found one tree over the fence row. So, I already told Brother John about it. And showed him the first video. He'll have to get the saw, and I'll go over there with him, and we'll have to get that limb off. Anyway, right now we're just walking toward the road. So of course, I don't guess I'm moving very fast. I'm trying to not fall. Leaves, everything is so wet. Got my rain boots on. Come on, girls. Let's go. They were trailing ahead of me. That's why I turned the video on, because it was just beautiful to watch them go back and forth. You can probably still hear the wind. It is really blowing. We have, winds here. We are close to East Tennessee, but our neighbor tells us that we are the very end of what is still Middle Tennessee. Middle Tennessee is where Brother John and I grew up, so there's still a lot of cleanup to do on this property, because it was, what do you call it? Every road, trail, any driveway, anything you see or have seen, Brother John has done it all. So it was, this land's not been touched. I love to see them just smelling, just exploring. They're probably very excited about all this. Lulu has found something. Try to get her attention so she'll come on. Let's go, Lulu. Come on, Roxy, let's go. Well, I can tell you already, I see another tree. I actually hear another dog. Yes, I do. And it could be our gate was open. The wind had blown it so bad, so I guess we could possibly have one of the neighbor's dog over here on this side. They have their property partially fenced, and we have this one all the way fenced. Maybe they're even across the, could be across the road. We're getting closer to the road, but you can tell the girls here, they hear that other dog. Anyway, I don't know if you can see it yet, but of course I'm on foot, so I can already see. Let me just expand it for you. See that limb? I can guarantee you it is across the fence row. You know, country life and this kind of homesteading living, this is not for everybody, but this is something the Lord has led us to do. Put us exactly where we are. And I even had a thought yesterday. I don't know if you want to call it a vision. I could envision people coming to properties and the whole camping deal. I can't tell what this is. We're getting closer to it. Anyway, people forget, you know, with modern day conveniences, they forget. I think that dog is somewhere else. Okay, just what I expected. This one's worse than the other. Worse than the other. All right, we're getting up here. I'll have to really pay attention to my puppies so they don't cross over. Yep, anybody could get through here. Any predator, no problem. Let's see, the fence should be, let me just show you. See how it's up? It is like almost to the very bottom. We're out by the road now, but yep, this is not good. I don't know how I can, I have to, Roxy and Lulu. Fortunately, they're not paying attention to this. It is down on the ground. And see, she just went under the log, so she didn't pay attention, but this has got this bent all the way over. It's a whole tree. Actually, it's a limb. That's it. Just a limb. Anyway, we're out by the road now. This is why you have to walk your fence rows. This is why big cattlemen out in Texas and big farms have those side-by-sides, and they get on them and they go along their fence row and make sure everything's all right. We're gonna be, so far so good. I mean, that's 2 down, and if I hadn't have come on and walked, Brother John had went and checked on the goats to make sure that they were okay, because they are in a shelter. Had a wonderful birthday evening with our grandbaby, Ellie, that turned 1 year old. Come on, girls, last night. Come on, Lulu. I mean, there's limbs down, but this is no big deal. Always got to check your fence row. This is not a normal fence. This is the goat fencing that was put up. And this is where our babies are, our goats. And Jack, our donkey. They are in this enclosure right here. So I'm not too concerned about walking all the way up there to the corner, because we can check on this real easy from the road. But I have walked the entire property from the first video to the second one to be able to see, you know, any fence. Oh, girls, this is hot. You don't want to be touching this fence. All right, this is Sister Mary with Homesteading Haven. I hope you enjoyed getting to see the puppies. And just another clue of how homesteading life is. It's chores. Chores in the morning, chores in the evening. Anytime you have animals, livestock. No. Roxy. Well, she got shocked, but she's over in there. Come here, Roxy. I'll have to get her because Jack, he'll see her as a predator. All right, this is Sister Mary with Homesteading Haven, and talk to you next time.